So I believe we have proof that pink will be in Rainbow Friends Chapter 3. And today, I'm going to be sharing with you all the evidence to prove it. But if you are looking forward to Rainbow Friends Chapter 3, don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you want to see pink in the next chapter. So let's get ready to get this started. So in Rainbow Friends Chapter 2, we got two new Rainbow Friends. We got Cyan and we got Yellow. Now, this is super awesome. And we've also shared a couple of our predictions with Chapter 3, and you all have shared some amazing ones, which we're actually still going through. There are so many cool predictions on Chapter 3, and one of them is really centered around pink. Now, I think pink is going to be 100% by far one of the best Rainbow Friends to come to Rainbow Friends, shall I say, because the more we're getting further in the chapters, I honestly strongly believe the better the game is getting. Chapter 2 is by miles way better than Chapter 1. I still enjoy Chapter 1, of course, but the experience, the Rainbow Friends, and all the features that you can do in Chapter 2 is just phenomenal, and Roy and Charcoal do such a great job at it that I'm almost certain Chapter 3 will just shock all of us. Now, the way Chapter 2 ended, I am assuming that Blue will not be in Chapter 3. There's my prediction there, because it looks like the Rainbow Friends are going somewhere, which I'm going to talk to you about exactly where they're possibly going and where they might end up being late to. Now, I did have the theories that something did happen to Blue, but we must remember that Blue also fell asleep at the end of all the 5 nights when it came to the balloon part in Chapter 1. So I feel like after all these nights again, Blue fell asleep in his chair, and I don't think anything happened to him. He's just asleep, and he's going to be late to the party. Now, what party are we actually talking about? And I believe we are going to be going to Pink's birthday party. But how do we know we're actually going to be getting pink at all? Well, let's take a look at all the pink things in Chapter 2 and Chapter 1. So in Chapter 2, we have so many pink references. We have a pink sort of like color by the laser tag area. We have the pink by the purple's layer. We also, oddly enough, by the Rainbow Racer, have a pink there outside, but if you go inside on the rainbow, there's no pink color there. So why would Roy and Charcoal add pink to the rainbow on the outside, but not on the rainbow on the inside? So I do believe they are just planting these like pink sort of things on actual things to sort of get us ready to know that pink will be coming. Now, we even have pink flowers, which I don't think they actually mean much. And if we also go to the very end of Chapter 2, there's a lot of pink references as well. There's a huge pink, it looks like a lollipop. I could be completely wrong with this, but there's like a blue sort of ball with a stick and then a pink ball with a stick. And let's just say that the pink ball with the stick is a lot bigger than the cyan color one, which makes me think that pink might be bigger than cyan. And not to mention, we do see this skull, like you have these rods on the wall of the skulls, and we see a pink rod there. And in the blue area in the end, we can also look on the wall and see the pink at the top corner. So there are a lot of pink references in Chapter 2. And again, think about this. In Chapter 1, we even had that pink number 5 that was there, and we even had that hallway leading down to sub-level A, which also had pink stretched along the walls. And we can't ignore that even on the wall that was painted, they were made here. We can even see that there was pink writing there as well. So without a shadow of a doubt, we will be getting pink. I mean, there was also birthday cakes as well in the end of the chapter. I'm not sure if you noticed that. I know Orange loves cake, but there were so many pink cake references. I mean, the cake could have been any color, but it was pink. Now I'm thinking that pink will not look like the pink that we know now, but however, it will be looking, I believe, a lot bigger than all the other Rainbow Friends. I really do believe that, and maybe pink will be upset that we possibly run late to the birthday party, and I do think that the lookies will be playing a role in Chapter 3. But you all left some amazing predictions on pink in Chapter 3, so let's check them out. Mr. _Halfcat says, about that, we are going to be late If anyone is familiar about Pink, the pink monster in Rainbow Friends, I think all of them are going to Pink's birthday or something, because they will not use Pink at some point in the game of the chapter if they will be talking to us and the Rainbow Friends at Pink's birthday party or something. Look, this is so true. I mean, think about it. Even at the end of chapter 1, we had like those birthday hats as well, like a goodbye party. All of this is adding up to the Pink theme. Cool Cat Colin, who's a member on the channel with the pink cookie status, really appreciate you, says, I think lookies are going to play a big part in chapter 3. I think what might have happened to that big lookie is that he ate too many cakes. He got big. So maybe if you feed the lookies cake, they slowly get bigger and bigger. Oh my, this is so good. And we probably see purple out of the vents and the water, as well as pink and maybe lime. I think we will probably have to do a light show. Hour 1, night 1, powering up the machine and with batteries. Night 2, loading the fireworks into the machine. Night 3, find sticks and attach them to the loaded fireworks. Night 4, get the party sparklers and ignite them. Night 5, the person will let us go and open the gates. Then we run from Pink and escape to chapter 4. Big B, I love your videos, by the way. Cool Cat Colin, thank you so much, and also for being a longtime member on the channel. I really appreciate that, and I strongly believe that lookies theory is also incredible. Bro, who's also a member on the channel, says the remodeled yellow, I think they're going to remodel Pink in chapter 3 and 4. 100%. Shauna Marie, who's a member as well with the blue cookie, says, Big B, I have a theory. What if Red actually wasn't evil and was just pretending to be evil so Rainbow Friends wouldn't go after him? Maybe in chapter 3 or 4, he'll help us escape. I don't know, just a friendly theory. Sorry, my jokes are bad. No, that you might be on to something. I don't think Red is as dangerous as we think. Mr. Can Not, who's also a member, says, is Trenton the one behind it all? Maybe Bob is an ex-employee, which is the old man, and since there is both blue and red is scrubbed out, means there is a rivalry, and what are they late for? So I definitely think those two, I would love to see those two meet as well. And I do think we're going to be late for Pink's birthday party. Sophia Christie says, when you mentioned that each Rainbow Friend has their own place, you were right, but you forgot to mention the new Yellow's nest. Although Cyan didn't have one, so that is very confusing. Maybe they will have Cyan's lair in chapter 3 along with Pink. That makes really perfect sense, and if anything, I think Cyan and Pink will be maybe related or sisters. Imagine that. And I also believe that they will have a place because we have Blue's place, we have everyone's place except for Cyan's, which leaves it for chapter 3. Luz Gotia says, I have a theory for the next 2 chapters. I rewatched the fan-made chapter 3 game, and it got me thinking. For chapter 3, I believe we will take the elevator to the surface, and for the first hour or night, could be finding something to cut the fence or something like that. You have to evade the Rainbow Friends while walking back to school, and at the end of the chase scene we typically have, it will most likely be against a new Rainbow Friend. Maybe Pink, since Pink is the one most believe is to be introduced in the new chapter, and the chapter end with us seemingly being safe at the front of the school or in a car to take us back to school. And that is the only if the devs decide to have a chapter 4, which given the game's success seems likely. And for chapter 4 we would be at school, and I can imagine chapter 4 going very similar to the fan made you showed in that video. You have to evade the Rainbow Friends in school, which to me seems like a really cool, that is so cool. And we have to remember that, are we actually working our way back towards the school? Ashton Newell says, hi Big B, this is super long and I'm sorry about that. I have theories for chapter 3, 4, and 5. Oh my goodness. We checking out chapter 3 though. The woods. We meet Pink and Indigo. Pink, an alien type creature that stalks you and is a girl. Indigo, a alien type creature that can jump high and can get you when you are on the zip line. Boy, there are cabins in the woods and rivers that Purple hides in, and you escape by contacting and boat using a radio tower. Purple chases you in the water, no Blue cause he is asleep, and maybe no yellow because there are too much trees. Asinate says in chapter 3, I think blue might be dead because the old man, he can't be in chapter 3 instead of him. It's pink, and it's that place that we can't go. It's Popcorn Pink's place. Oh, that's interesting. You can open it, and when you press a button, I did it. It was true. I saw Pink's picture, and it said the Pop Sailor Pink Rainbow Friend. I think this was actually in a role play. Was the story about then? I realized blue can be dead. Pink will come instead. Anthony, who also has the same name as me, says, BigB, add this in a future video. I think we will be going to the surface, and I think the surface is in the woods. It's named Hemlock Woods. We have seen it before. I hope the following Rainbow Friends will be in chapter 3. Purple out of vents, pink, more cyan, more yellow, orange maybe, and of course, the originals, blue and green. So there it is. I want you to leave your best prediction down below in the comments right now. I'm gonna be including them in a future video, and I cannot wait to read them. You all come up with some of the best theories. But if you are looking forward to seeing Pink in Rainbow Friends Chapter 3, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more so you stay up to date so you don't miss out on anything. Even when we live stream as well, you will be notified with that. But in the meantime, why don't you check out this theory video here? I think you're gonna really love it as we deep dive into a lot of things that maybe you didn't know about. And until the next, I will talk to you later. Bye.